Hey everyone, it's Lauren. Sorry it's been a long time since I've updated. I did try to say I wanted to make a video every day, which in hindsight seems nuts now. So for my few followers that I appreciate so much following along and being there with me. You know how it is, like you have to really pick and choose where you're putting your energy. So I haven't forgotten about you and your support. And I feel very grateful for the connections that I've made just at the very start of working with the flocks and the chronic illness community in this vein. So just kind of an update on what's been going on in my crazy chronically ill life. I have so many chores to do that I have just been avoiding like a plague. Like I was just about to start my chores and I was like, oh, maybe it's time to make a video instead because I really don't want to do this. The funny thing is that like all my energy. So for those with the spoons, like with the chronic illness and the spoons, you only get so many spoons a day. And if you're not familiar, every unit of energy equates to a spoon. So let's say you have 10 spoons or units of energy a day. Getting out of bed takes 2. Making breakfast takes 3. Taking a shower takes 4, and then you're out of spoons. So just the chores, like the really basic chores, take a lot of my spoons, and they are so fucking monotonous. So just a flash right here, like that is so much of just my entire life, this deal right there. I just stand there for like that area is like all of my energy in my entire life. The fucking dishes. And I just get so sick of like expending so much strength just to keep up with something so basic, and that is frustrating, and I hate doing it, and I wish that I could get to like the next level of where that wasn't so hard and I could just focus on like maybe stuff that I enjoy instead of worrying about the chores that need to be done. So we've been trying to find some help for the assistance that I need around the house, and nothing's been working out quite right so far. We did find a potential lady that's been through a lot in her own life. She's like a church lady that's been through a lot, and she's supposed to start next week. She doesn't have transportation. Her phone doesn't work quite right. But she seems like she's someone that's been through a hard time too. And she thinks it would be good for her to get out of her house and be working and being around each other. So maybe we're just two tough luck individuals that can be helping each other. So hopefully we will be getting some help. So I was going through some like really stressful personal things and some of my relationships, and it kind of got out of hand. I talked to my therapist. I see a therapist. It's supposed to be every week. She was like gone for 3 weeks, and then my appointment got rescheduled. And I was like, oh, I really need to talk. And finally I had a session and I vented, and she's awesome. Her name is Jan, and she kind of let me figure it out on my own. She'd kind of interject here and there. And I do have a problem, like a lot of emotional problems. I have my entire life. I've been through a lot. And I do get very bogged down in my emotions. I'm a very emotional person. I'm a very reactionary person. And like when I'm hurt or upset, I do tend to lash out. And I can be kind of definitely my own worst enemy because I get very emotional. I get very reactionary. And then like I regret it. Like I lash out and then stir shit up, and then like end up feeling guilty about it. I feel like everybody hates me. I burn bridges, and this isn't just with this one situation. It's been going on, and it's been getting worse over time to like where stuff was just going crazy in my personal life, and it was like affecting the kids, and it was affecting my husband. Just my emotions were completely out of control. And I was like, I do need some help. Like, my husband's been pushing me for a long time, like years now, to get help. And I'm like, I just want to feel better. And then, you know, my problems would be solved. But obviously, like, the getting better part is here or there or everywhere. So what we concluded, and what the realization that I kind of concluded in my last session, was I was very hurt by the situation that came up. I was very angry. And I like kind of felt wronged, you know, and I really I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of fighting so much. I'm tired of fighting so many people. I'm so totally tired of fighting. And what I want to try to do is focus on what can I do that's positive. I want to try to put like my hurt emotions, like, you know, not everything's about me. I know that my emotions can get out of control. I have to try to put that aside and focus on the positive work. So I just have to think like, what can I do that's going to put the fighting aside and like get the work done that's positive, even if I don't like everything. So I love Jan, and I was so grateful for that session because it really, really helped me. I really don't know what I would have done without having that, like, really kind of like that light bulb going off over my head. So I was recently reelected to the secretary of the local Democratic Party where I live, and we just got a whole new board that's elected, and we're trying to get really energized. We have new leadership. We have this big meeting coming up on Monday, and we have like 100-day goals that are set up, and I'm gonna really try to put my head down and just do the absolute best work that I can by them. And, you know, doing my mom thing, gonna do the fucking dishes. So health-wise, I got my labs work back. I'm gonna be working with a new doctor in Australia. Telemed, we're not flying out there as much as we'd like to. My friend Talia, NFQ activist, is working with them, and I'd given up on doctors because even the treatments that other doctors were recommending, I couldn't tolerate because I'm so sensitive and I'm so sick. So I gave up on doctors for a long time. But I gotta keep trying, even though I don't have a ton of hope. I think maybe, you know, like I have to at least try. So it was a process. I had to go get like all new blood work done. And my local doctor is helping me order the labs. I got that done. And I see the Australian doctor next week at like 9 p.m. because, you know, like the time difference and everything. So I'll just see what they have to say. Like, they know about fluoroquinolone injuries. They know about like the genetics that, you know, that play into that. They know about EDS. They know about ME/CFS, chronic fatigue syndrome, the neuropathy. They seem to be like the highly nuanced doctors that would be able to put this all together. So I'm gonna try, even though I hate this bullshit. If I had any other story of any other life, I would be thrilled with that, but this is my story and I have to try to go with it. The last thing is that there's like this fluoroquinolone toxicity research group. They came out with like some big scientific developments about some of the science behind fluoroquinolone injuries. And I was really excited about it, like their work with them. And then they brought up their support for RFK, and I was like, why? I try not to get in trouble, you know, like I'm really trying to rein it in, you know, but like there's like the angel and the demon on my shoulder. Do I say something? Do I not say something? And I like wanted to give these people money, like some pretty serious money for their research. But then they're like, I'm like, really, RFK, I at least need to bring it up. And I was bringing up my concerns about RFK and the administration. You know, RFK sending, he wants to send people to work camps, and I don't know, the bathing in the sewage and the brain worm and the heroin addiction. And he even just said that you shouldn't take medical advice from him. He like literally just said that 2 days ago. Don't take medical advice from me. And it's like, oh my God, what? And then just as far as the administration and medicine is political. It is. Like if you look at the Trump administration, they're gutting billions of dollars from cancer research, Alzheimer's research. They're taking away HIV medications from people like around the world. Oh, someone's calling me. I'll talk about it later. Thanks. Bye.